Through the Eyes of Others, a podcast where I read poems that I've written from the perspectives of different people every episode. Today's poem and topic is about conformity and how being different makes you feel. As you are listening today, I want you to reflect and think about the times that you have felt alone, or like the only one going through the situation you're going through. And as you do this, think about someone who may be feeling this way in your life, and I challenge you to reach out to them, because we should never feel alone. So without further ado, the poem, Lines Blur. Everyone tells you that change is good, but they don't realize that when you change, you lose some of yourself. What makes you, you. You become parts of other people who became parts of others, until we resemble only a slight variation of what we once were and who we think we should be. As people pass me, it feels easier to turn back, as if it wouldn't be so hard if I were to simply give in. Give in to what I was trying so hard to avoid, but today it seems impossible to be anything other than everyone else. Trapped in a version of yourself, sometimes you have a hard time recognizing yourself in the mirror. Losing the innocence and unfiltered minds of childhood is the most mourned and missed memory of our lives. We always hear adults say, "These are the best times, enjoy it." What they mean is that you're the most yourself right now than you will ever be again. Because as we grow up, whether we like it or not, we are all influenced and shaped by those around us, watching and eventually mimicking their very movements. But their movements are not their own, they are someone else's of someone else's, and soon the lines blur. When are people going to realize that the unique and different are the only ones that are truly themselves? They are untouched by others' words and concrete opinions on how they should live their lives. If I walked in a jagged line, I would bump into those walking a straight one. I'm noticed to the point where all I want is to not be. So I give in, and I do what I hope not to. I let the people around me decide. It just seems easier that way. Thank you for listening, and remember to reach out to someone feeling lonely. We all deserve for someone to be there for us. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Through the Eyes of Others, and make sure to check out the other 2 parts of this series, where I talk about substance abuse and the generational perspective on technology. See you next time.